I wasn't going to record again today because I was done for the day, but I came across a doozy. This video is going to be a banger. And for two main reasons. This video it has a two-parter of why this is one of the best videos you can find online. So stick around, and I'm going to go into why I love this video, but also why something about it is bugging me. Like, it's just getting under my skin. I love the video. It's a great video, but there are parts that just irk me. So I'll get into it. Stick around. We're going to react to Creator Talks 6 audience retention tactics genius YouTubers use. This video is one of the holy grail, one of the unicorns of videos. Why? Why is this a unicorn video? Because this video is from a YouTuber that has 6,000 subscribers. Okay? 6,000 subscribers. And the video itself has almost 300,000 views. If you know about outliers, outliers are the videos that are undeniable by viewers. They're practically unskippable. These are the kind of videos that can blow up channels easily. So we're going to react to this video and take as many tips as we can from it, and also give you one more reason at the end why this video is such a good one. All right, stick around. Welcome to YouTube Money Tested, where I test YouTube monetization video methods so you don't have to. I'll check what's real and give you real feedback on what works and what doesn't. And I also react to many YouTube monetization videos to point out any BS they may come up with and anything to try to sell you. So stick with me, check out the video, and let's grow YouTube together.
What's a good audience retention rate to go for?
70%, that's what you need. If it's below that, figure out how to get higher.
70%? Do even the best creators get those kind of numbers? Well, they do. Here's an audience retention graph from one of Mr. Beast's video and one from Logan Paul's video. Now there are two things to notice here. One, overall both the creators were able to get a retention rate between 60 to 80%. Two, if you notice the 30-second mark, both the creators were able to retain 75 to 85% of their audience within the first 30 seconds, which is phenomenal. So I decided to watch hours of their content and connect the dots between viewer psychology, creator tactics, and the evolution of Hollywood films. And in this video, I'll talk about 1. Why do viewers drop off? 2. What do top creators do to keep their viewers hooked? And 3. Why do those retention tactics actually work? What's the science behind that?
Okay, I have to stop it right here for my first point. While the video intro is really good, using Mr. Beast and like the top of YouTube as a metric to compare yourself against is not good. These guys will have a retention rate way higher than the average, despite not doing the things that other YouTubers have to do, right? So the title of the video is 6 audience retention tactics genius YouTubers use, but these people don't have to do these things to have the retention rate because they're already mega established. Not established, they have millions of subscribers. So they do not need to do all the little tactics that we need to. The little guys, we need to hang on to every like little crumb of like, tips we can do. But these guys can literally make their own rules and people will still have very little drop-off rates. So I don't like using them as a basis for the arguments here. And it comes into play a lot later also when he goes into other topics, because there are a lot of things that the big YouTubers do that little guys cannot do or they cannot compete with, or we don't have the option to do that at this point in time. So it's really hard to make this video appeal to the smaller YouTube audience. But let's keep watching it.
For those who are new to the world of content, audience retention explains how well was your video able to retain the attention of the viewers during the course of the video. For example, a 10-minute video with a 60% audience retention rate means that typically a viewer was watching that video for about 6 minutes. Now that we have the basics out of the way, let's jump to why audience retention as a metric is so important. Audience retention combined with the click-through rate has an impact on how many views your video will be getting. There are other factors as well, but as Mr. Beast explains it in this video.
I think YouTube just wants people to click on a video and watch it. To me, what's important is click-through rate, getting people to click on your video, and then average view duration, average view percentage, or just relative retention, and having them watch it.
In this clip, getting clicks refers to getting a good click-through rate on your title and your thumbnail. And the second factor about views talks about increasing your watch time. Both factors combined, it signals the algorithm that this video is worth promoting to a bigger audience. So what really makes viewers drop off from a video? To understand this, we need to think about the viewer's journey. No matter where the viewer gets exposed to the title or the thumbnail of your video, the purpose of these two elements remains the same, which is to make a promise. And that promise sets an expected payoff in the minds of the viewers. If we think in terms of a graph, as long as the expected payoff value is high, that is close to 1, the viewers will continue to watch the video. The moment they tune out or start doubting the expected value of the video, they drop off. So as creators, our goal is to proactively address those doubts. So the $1,000,000 question is, what are those doubts and when do they kick in? So the first doubt kicks in right after the viewer clicks on the video.
This here is applicable for smaller YouTubers. You have the promise and the payoff, and to kind of quell the doubts that people have. This is important. But he'll go into the little things that the bigger YouTubers do to alleviate these problems that, again, the little guys can't compete with. So I don't like that aspect of the video. I really feel like this would be like, it's a great video already, but it would be such a perfect video if it had more relatable, actionable things that smaller YouTubers could do.
Is the video about what I think it is? To tackle this doubt, the top creators rely on a couple of tactics. The first tactic is to maintain visual consistency between the thumbnail and the first 5 seconds of the video. To see this in action, let's jump to YouTube's homepage and take a look at one of Mr. Beast's video. If you notice, what Mr. Beast does here is that the first 5 seconds of the video literally open up from the thumbnail itself. Thanks to YouTube's sleek UX, the viewer is able to get a sneak peek of the video without even clicking on it or even hearing any of the audio. This convinces the viewer that the title or the thumbnail is not a clickbait and the video is exactly what they think it is about. The consistency across these three elements, that is the title, the thumbnail, and the first 5 seconds of the video, they help set the right expected payoff in the minds of the viewers, and that gives them a reason not to drop off within the first 5 seconds of the video. So in our next video, we need to make sure that there is some level of consistency between the title, the thumbnail, and the first 5 seconds of the video. And bonus points if you overlay some keywords within the first 5 seconds of the video, because the viewers don't really hear the audio when they get a sneak peek of the video on YouTube's homepage. The second tactic related to this doubt is to reinforce the base concept right at the start of the video. Let's listen to the very first sentence of these videos from some of the top creators.
I'm gonna spend the next 7 days buried alive under 20,000 pounds of dirt.
Off the world!
You've been hearing about F1 too, right? Cool, let's talk about it.
Have you ever wondered what it would be like to drive across the country using only Tesla Autopilot? Here are some of the things we'll be looking at.
I'm about to spend $30,000 in the next...
I'm gonna get buried under 20,000 pounds of dirt. No small YouTuber is doing that. The second one, you heard F1, right? And like, we're gonna go across the country in only a Tesla. Small YouTubers can't do that. And the third one, I'm gonna spend $30,000 worth of tech. Like, it's just like, these are so out of touch for smaller YouTubers. It's such an unrelatable, like, aspiration for small YouTubers to kind of compete with. I get what he wants to do with this video, but it's just aim lower, man. Just aim lower, a little bit lower. It's just too high. But let's continue.
5 minutes buying the most futuristic tech on the internet, and then we're going to test it to find out if it actually is the future or if it's all just marketing nonsense.
Do you see a pattern? You got that right. It's as simple as clearly calling out what the video is about. As long as it ties back to the expectations set by the title and the thumbnail, you just reinforce the expected payoff value. So how can we use this tactic? As a general rule of thumb, within the first few sentences, clearly articulate what the video is about. Moving on to the next doubt, which is there anything unique about this video? To address this doubt, the creators do two things. The first thing that the creators do is they don't tell, but show the viewers why this is a video that they just can't miss. Depending on the genre of the video, the execution of this tactic will change a bit. For example, in the Grand Challenges genre, MrBeast relies on showing what is at stake or giving a glimpse of something extraordinary to get you hooked. Whereas in the edutainment genre, like explainer videos done by Cleo Abram, she gives a glimpse into an interview or an interesting insight that was done to create that particular video. The idea being that depending on your genre and the audience that you have, you give them a trailer of sorts of what's to follow in that video and why this video is unmissable. So when you're planning for your next video and thinking about the visuals that you would have at the start of the video, think about how can you give a trailer visually of what the video would include, some high notes of it, without revealing the entire thing. If it's a challenge video, then probably you can tease the viewers by mentioning about the secondary stakes. Or if it's a product review video, mention that apart from the review itself, you will talk about one relatively unknown feature of the product, which will keep the expected payoff value super high and give them a reason to stick around and watch the rest of the video. Going back to the second doubt, which was about, is there anything unique in this video? Here's the second thing that the top creators do, which is they overstimulate the viewers with a lot of visuals. I did some research on this, and for that, I watched hours of content from some of the top creators to understand how do they really construct the first 30 seconds of their video. Here are the top 3 insights. Number 1, they change the shot in some manner or form every 1.7 seconds. Number 2, on average, there were about 19 shots in the first 30 seconds. And number 3, less than 1 in 5 shots was a simple talking head kind of a shot, or B-roll footage reinforcing the base concept of the video. Mind you, this included creators from all kinds of genres, productivity, explainer, challenge, you name it. The idea is to throw a barrage of hooks at the viewer, with the hopes that they would latch onto one of them, which would instantly drive the payoff value of the video and keep them watching the video. So when you're creating your next video, during the editing phase, do a few things. Number 1, literally count the number of times you're changing your shot during the first 30 seconds. Aim to get an average shot length duration to somewhere around 2 seconds or less. Number 2, check what percentage of your shots are actually you talking to the camera directly. Try to have your face in less than 20% of the shots in the first 30 seconds. On that note, I would like to know how many shots on average do you have in the first 30 seconds of your video. You can put that number in the comment section. Now, if you were able to retain your viewer within the first 30 seconds of the video, you have won half the battle, as the probability of viewers dropping off from this point on declines significantly, thanks to a psychological concept called the sunk cost fallacy, where in the context of the viewer, the longer they have watched the video for, the more resistance they feel in dropping off from the video, merely because the time that they have invested in watching the video till that point. And with that, we jump to the main doubt that the viewers have. Is there anything else left to watch in this video? This is where I noticed the genius creators doing something very different versus the other creators. The first thing that the top creators do very deliberately is breaking sensory monotony using various pattern interrupts. And there's a wide range of tools to choose from. The most common one is to change the background. In this video, you will notice how Vanessa Lau breaks the visual monotony by simply changing the setting in which she's filming herself. The next one is text overlays. In this video, you will notice how Ali Abdaal relies on literally a slide to kind of reinforce the concepts that he's talking about. The next one is much simpler to execute. It's just about switching between different camera angles. This is something Samir and Colin heavily rely on to break the visual monotony for the viewers. Another commonly used method is by relying on B-roll footage like Cleo does in this video. If you notice, in this video, she's just not talking about the concept, but also visually displaying what the concept really is about. Do you know where else do we see this in action? Hollywood. As per research by psychologists at Cornell University, the average shot length of English movies in the last 80 years has declined from 12 seconds all the way down to 2.5 seconds today. The only purpose of doing this is to hold the attention of the viewers much better. To action this, you can do it in 2 steps. Step 1. Beyond the 30-second mark, take a look at your edit overall. Make sure there's something changing every 5 to 10 seconds. Step 2. Ask one of your friends to watch the rough edit of your video. See where exactly do they lose their focus in the video, and check if a pattern interrupt may be the solution for it, or even if you are required to trim down the video from that particular segment, that may be the next step. Next, going back to solving for the same doubt, is there anything more that I need to watch in this video? The second tactic that these top creators use is that they augment the main story with a subplot. Here's what Mr. Beast has to say on this.
It's very hard with a single storyline, if you're doing like a double-digit minute video, to just have that one thing grip their entire attention throughout the whole video and pay off at the end. So typically, if you're doing a longer video, you should introduce like a side story and like you should have some plan halfway through, like to re-engage them so they don't just get bored. You know what I mean? Like.
And let's see how Mr. Beast implements this in his own videos.
I tied up an FBI agent. If he steals this $100,000 from me before midnight, he keeps it.
So that's the main concept of the video. The subplot of the video is,
now there's a giant telephone pole blocking the exit. We're now at the hedge maze and I got the $100,000. We're heading to Walmart where I'm gonna try to blend in with normal people. There's a pickaxe back here, and while they're inside searching for me, you need to pop all the tires on their car to strand them.
And you were thinking this would not apply to an explainer video? Take a look at this one. In this video, Cleo's main storyline is,
the tool I'm using isn't going to go find pictures online and then collage them together. It's going to create a brand new image. You've probably heard of this thing. It's a form of artificial intelligence called
DALL-E.
It's called DALL-E 2.
Image generating artificial intelligence.
And her subplot is,
we set up a little competition.
I think we should try and do a city skyline without AI first, and then we should do like the AI version.
The absolute best storytellers make their stories engaging by having a subplot within their base plot. As a creator, during the concept phase, think about what can be a subplot that can help you drive the main storyline. For each genre, the execution of this concept may look different. But that is when you need to look at how are the top creators in your niche implementing this concept, and it may give you some ideas. If you like the video so far, hit the like and subscribe button, because I plan on making more such videos and I want you to be the first one to know about it. Feel free to use this graphic when you're planning for your next video. You can
that was a great video. Absolutely great
free.
video. And the fact that this guy has like 6,000 subscribers and he has almost 300,000 views on this video is what makes it such a gold mine to use. So for all you guys out there, this video is a gold mine. You want to look for these outliers where they are smaller YouTube channels, but they have a video with like huge numbers that far exceed their subscribers. So it means that that video is reaching way past their normal like viewership, and YouTube is pushing it out towards random out like the front page and things like that. And also, I'm sure this is the reason why they got probably 6,000 subscribers. This video came out and like blew them up, which not blown up, but still blew up to a certain degree. So we're gonna check out the video. There are a lot of things that he said that are really good. It's just tying it back to Mr. Beast and all these like huge like YouTubers. It just doesn't hit right for me. That's my biggest gripe with the video. I give him a 9 out of 10 for the video overall. The content is good, the value is great, and the visuals are really good too. If you want to emulate them, and we're gonna do that for our subplot. We're going to break down this video and see how he does it, how he uses the tips that he's talking about. It's going to be very meta. In the video that he's just doing at the moment. So we're going to break down this video and let's go. All right, so let's look at his first 3 seconds. There's a graph. Let's see how many cuts. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, there's a lot of cuts here. So if you remember his video, he said in the first 3 seconds, you want to show as much as you can, get the hook, and then not rely on talking heads for the first 30 seconds. Try to have at least like a 20% talking head rate. So we just saw that. In the first couple seconds, you already saw that. Graph at the beginning. And then goes into the cuts. Mr. Beast then goes into talking head for a little bit, then it shows B-roll. A bunch of cuts, lots of cuts actually. So he's following his own advice, you know? So we want to make sure that that's what he's doing. He's following his own advice. And throughout the video, you can see lots of cuts that he does. So he's definitely doing what he said he would do to get retention. So yeah, we did the same thing in this video. What the thing is with reaction videos, because a lot of what we're seeing on screen is already edited and cut by someone else, we don't have to do all those cuts. But he didn't do a subplot. Throughout the whole video, it was a straight tips for audience retention, and it stays with that. In this video, our A plot is reacting to his channel, and the B plot is now pointing out what he did that he talked about in his video. So the actionable steps that we can take, and we can look at what he did. So this is why in my last video I said to watch how creators make their content. Don't just listen to what they say. See what they're actually doing as they're telling you how to do it. So a lot of creators may just talk about something, but not actually do the steps they're saying they're doing. But this guy, he did it. He did lots of cuts, had about 20% talking head time, and he made sure in the first 3 seconds, he had the graph showing you exactly what you're going to get in the video. So he did a lot of steps right. That's why this video blew up the way it did. And, I'm surprised that he's only at 6,000 subscribers because it's such a good video. His other videos are about 6,000 or so. So I'm really surprised at the minimal amount of time he has on his other videos. We can see here on his channel that he has only 4 videos. The whole channel has only 4 videos. But the average view time for these 4 videos are about 5,000, 6,000. They're nothing compared to this one video that blew up like crazy. And now that's what I'm curious about. What he clearly has the ability to keep audience retention, right? So what is it that he did in this video that didn't blow up or didn't translate to the other videos? Was it the thumbnails? Was it the titles? What is it that we can learn from what this channel went through that we can try to avoid for our videos in the future? So I want you guys to keep that in mind and comment below what other videos you've seen. Look for the unicorns that you know of that you can point out and use those as your guides to how to blow up on YouTube. These unicorn videos are gold mines for resources. So you can either copy their styles or learn from them and try to emulate what they're doing to get the results that they got. So I'll see you guys in the next video. Thanks a lot. I really enjoyed this one. Bye.